Oluba bush had been a popular destination for most hunters, but no one ever goes that way anymore, ever since Dedia the witch was known to have made there her dwelling place. Before she was labeled a witch, she had taken a journey to the island of Aola that had changed her fortune forever.
In the stillness of the night, the river whispered secrets as Dedia's desperate plea echoed across the water. The moon, obscured by clouds, cast an eerie glow upon the desolate island of Aola. Dedia knelt before the ancient shrine, her heart heavy with grief and desperation. As her words hung in the air, a chill breeze stirred, carrying with it a sense of foreboding. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted, and a presence seemed to envelop the island. Dedia trembled, unsure if she had invoked the wrath of the very forces she sought to entreat. But then, from the depths of darkness, a voice resonated, low and commanding. It was the voice of Aola, the ancient goddess who ruled over the realm of shadows and secrets. "Speak your desire, mortal," the voice intoned, echoing with power. With a quivering voice, Dedia poured out her heart, laying bare her sorrow and desperation. She begged for strength, for power to protect herself from the cruelty of fate and the malice of those who sought to harm her. She pleaded for something that would shield her from the relentless onslaught of misfortune. For a long moment, there was silence, broken only by the gentle lapping of water against the canoe. Then, a soft glow emanated from the shrine, casting Dedia in its otherworldly light. She felt a surge of energy coursing through her veins, a tingling sensation that seemed to ignite every fiber of her being. In that moment, Dedia knew that her plea had been heard. Aola, ancient and inscrutable, had granted her boon. With newfound resolve, Dedia rose to her feet, her eyes alight with a fierce determination. As she walked towards her canoe, she could not help but look at her reflection on the water. She saw a face that brought fear to her whole being. Then she realized the image on the water was her own. She realized that she had turned into something else, something great, something monstrous, but she had no regrets. She had asked for and she had received the power to be great. Nothing else matters. She was better equipped now to fight her enemies and to live without fear. The poor, fragile, and scared widow called Dedia was no more. A new being, a superwoman had evolved from her ashes. As she paddled back across the dark waters of Aola, she felt a sense of empowerment coursing through her. No longer would she be at the mercy of fate or the cruelty of others. Armed with the strength bestowed upon her by Aola, she would carve her own destiny, forging a path of resilience and defiance. And so, as the first light of dawn broke across the horizon, Dedia emerged from the depths of Aola, a woman transformed. No longer a mere widow, she was now a force to be reckoned with, a beacon of strength and resilience in a world fraught with darkness and uncertainty. And as she stepped onto the shores of her village, she knew that nothing would ever break her spirit again. For she had been touched by the hand of Aola, and she was forever changed. That morning Dedia immediately visited the home of Jumo, the man that stroked the last blow that killed her son Egbe, and with the breath from her mouth she blew into the face of the surprised Jumo. Then she left without saying a word. Jumo was found swollen and dead the next day. Knowing the mysterious visitor he had the morning before, the whole community was troubled. Jumo was very popular and an in-law to the royal family, and so the news of his death caused a riot and Dedia's house was burnt by an angry mob, after which by the orders of the king she was labeled a witch and sought for to be executed, but mysteriously, she slipped from their grasp and left the community. Not long after the news resonated that she had made the Oluba bush her home, and the threat of the Oluba bush spread like wildfire. Everyone had thereafter stayed away from it. For the fear of the witch of Oluba, as she was called.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please encourage me by hitting the like and subscribe button, so that you'll be the first to know when I drop something new. It will also be nice to hear from you on the comments section of this channel.